Hyundai's best-selling vehicle is the bold-looking and capacious Tucson. This generation of the compact SUV was new for 2022 and receives a refresh this year. It slots in Hyundai's crossover lineup above the Kona and below the Santa Fe, and rides on the same platform as the Kia Sportage. Competitors to the 2025 Hyundai Tucson include the Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, and Toyota RAV4. What's new? Revised grille, daytime running light signature, front and rear bumpers, and wheels, longer rear wiper blade, bridge-type raised roof side rails, curved housing for driver and central displays, standard 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen and available 12.3-inch gauge cluster display, standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on all trims, available 12.0-inch color head-up display, revised center stack with more audio and HVAC physical controls, redesigned center console, steering wheel, and door panel trim pieces, dash shelf for a front passenger, models with shift-by-wire receiver steering column mounted gear selector, more precise temperature control for steering wheel and rear heated seats, XRT models pick up XRT debassing on the front seatbacks, over-the-air updates, front USB-C ports with improved charging capability, biometric authentication, standard proximity key entry with push-button start, automatic fan ventilation after a C system shutdown, forward attention warning driver attention monitor, rear outboard passenger seatbelts, now feature standard pretensioners and load limiters. What we think. The Tucson's bold exterior design gets a little sharper with its 2025 refresh. Hyundai updated the cockpit, too, with greater digital real estate, more physical buttons, and a reworked center console. We criticized the previous Tucson's fussy touch-sensitive controls, so we're looking forward to testing out the new knobs and switchgear on the updated model. Hyundai promises infotainment improvements with faster processing speeds, plus wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are finally standard on every trim. We hope the little Utes feature per dollar value doesn't dull any with the refresh. Despite all the added tech and convenience features, it looks like improvements to driving dynamics were skipped this time around. That means the gas model will still probably be on the slow side, and its ride will probably continue to be stiff. Performance and MPGs. The Tucson's powertrains carry over into 2025. For the gas model, that means the lineup's 2.5-litre naturally aspirated inline-4 and 8-speed automatic transmission are the only setup offered, neither of which we're all that keen on. Output is rated at 187 horsepower and 178 pounds-ft of torque. FWD remains the standard configuration, and AWD models are also available. The gas Tucson is both less efficient and not as quick as the hybrids. Our test team launched a 2022 Tucson Limited AWD to a 60 mph time of 9.3 seconds. That's 1.5 seconds slower than the hybrid, and more than 2 seconds off the pace of the plug-in hybrid limited AWD. Last year's gas Tucson FWD returns an EPA-rated 25-30 seconds MPG city, highway, and the AWD gets 23/29 MPG, which probably won't change much, if at all, this year. Both the 2024 Toyota RAV4 and Mazda CX-5 have similar-sized engines, but return much better AWD efficiency. What comes on the 2025 Tucson XRT? Although it doesn't add much in terms of actual capability, the Tucson's trail-going XRT grade comes from the factory with a few enhancements. Exterior side cladding and a tow hitch are standard on the trim level. Also, it's an AWD model, so it gets 8.3 inches of ground clearance, 1.2 inches more than FWD Tucson's. Finally, XRT cabins come with H-Tex faux leather seating upholstery and the leather shift knob. Safety. Forward attention warning is new this year and standard on the online and limited models, as well as optional for the SE, L and hybrid blue trims. Unlike standard driver attention warning, which monitors driving patterns, for use is an infrared camera on top of the steering column to monitor the driver. Every 2025 model also comes with automatic emergency braking, a blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic assist, and lane keeping. Parking sensors, a 360-degree camera, and a video feed from the blind spot monitor are also available. Hyundai will surely want to maintain or even improve upon the Tucson's solid safety scores up to now. Last year's model scored an IIHS 2024 Top Safety Pick Award, the Institute's second highest accolade. It also received a 5-star overall safety rating from NHTSA. Cargo space and interior room. Vehicle refreshes don't typically come with significant updates to passenger or cargo space, which suits the Tucson just fine. The 2025 Tucson still boasts more legroom and maximum cargo capacity than the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4. Standard cargo room continues to split the difference between the Toyota and Honda. Technology. As we predicted, a dual screen layout like the one in the redesigned Santa Fe midsize SUV winds up in the 2025 Tucson. It houses a much larger, by over 4 inches, standard 12.3-inch central touchscreen, and can house an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. The center console has also been updated with a new wireless phone charger. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility are standard on all models, but the 12.0-inch color head-up display is optional. Over-the-air updates and USB-C ports are also new this year, as is an available fingerprint authentication sensor. 2025 Hyundai Tucson pricing and availability. Deliveries of 2025 Tucson gas models begin in June, while hybrid and plug-in hybrid trims hit dealerships in late summer. We're expecting base models to start at more than $30,000, a bump of a couple $1,000 compared to the 2024. Pricing for top models could come in slightly under $40,000. Pros and cons. Pros: bigger displays, good safety scores expected, spacious cabin. Cons: least efficient Tucson, engines likely to remain the same. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like.